Throughout the centuries, mankind has viewed the sun with awe and wonder. That turbulent fireball located 93 million miles from planet Earth. The sun provides light, heat, and supports growth of food, so vital to human existence. Unfortunately, many people fail to realize the potential dangers of unprotected or prolonged contact with sunlight. The sun releases ultraviolet radiation, which we call UV rays. These rays damage the skin and can produce a variety of problematic conditions and even disease. These are but a few examples of what UV radiation can do to the body. Sunburns are a nuisance and can create great discomfort. More importantly, sunburns set the stage for future skin cancer. Accelerated aging may occur in the form of wrinkling, blotches, and age spots. Cataracts can develop, damaging the lens of the eye, thus clouding or completely blocking vision. A weakened immune system may develop that performs less effectively to fight germs and repair injury. And finally, skin cancer. The most common cancer in the United States can afflict the largest organ of the body, the skin. UV rays cause 90% of skin cancer. With over 1 million new cases each year, skin cancer is now considered an epidemic. Sadly, 1 in 5 Americans is expected to get skin cancer in his or her lifetime. Skin cancer is yet another threat to the health and safety of outdoor workers who already contend with potential hazards like falling, back strain, injury from equipment, or even being struck by a car. Outdoor workers especially need to protect themselves from solar assault. We've asked Dr. Roy Grecken from the Department of Dermatology at the University of California, San Francisco, to describe the major types of skin cancer.
I've practiced as a dermatologist for over 16 years. Today I'm going to describe skin cancer and show some examples of how it's treated. There are 3 major forms of skin cancer. The first is basal cell carcinoma, or BCC, and it represents about 75% of all skin cancers. Here's some examples of what it looks like. An open sore that bleeds, oozes, or crusts, remaining open for 3 or more weeks. A reddish patch that may crust over and itch or hurt. A pink growth with a raised, rolled border, often indented in the center. A shiny, pearly appearing bump. Or a light-colored, scar-like area, often with very poorly defined borders. Squamous cell carcinoma, or SCC, represents about 20% of all skin cancers. SCC may appear as a persistent, scaly, red patch with irregular borders that may crust or bleed, an elevated growth with a central depression, a wart-like growth that crusts over, or an open sore that bleeds, crusts, and persists for weeks. Less than 1% of people who get BCC or SCC will actually die from skin cancer. But those that delay in receiving treatment may experience significant lifetime scarring or disfigurement. Now, the most dangerous skin cancer by far is malignant melanoma. Melanomas often emerge from or near a mole or other pigmented area of the skin. To remember the signs of melanoma, think of the letters A, B, C, and D. Now, A stands for asymmetric. The 2 halves of the growth do not have the same shape. B indicates an irregular border with jagged or rough edges. C stands for 2 or more colors, often mixed in the same lesion, or any change in color. D means a diameter wider than a standard pencil eraser. If left untreated, melanoma can spread throughout the body and into the internal organs, eventually leading to a potentially painful death. Melanoma represents about 4% of all skin cancers. Luckily, all 3 types of skin cancer we've discussed today can be cured relatively easily, but only if they're treated in their earliest stages. Now, here's some common ways skin cancers are treated.
People who fail to protect themselves from the sun's rays may have to experience surgeries such as these. Individuals can develop skin cancer many times, requiring multiple surgical procedures. For some people, surgery on the skin may not be enough. Skin cancer, left untreated, can eventually invade internal organs like the brain, lung, and liver. Every year, thousands of people wait too long to receive treatment and die from skin cancer.